Hi friends, good evening. Welcome back to keralalotteryguessing. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for sharing the valuable information, and thanks for sharing the video with your friends and family. So today we'll focus on the Sunday chart. You can see Sunday is the day based on which addition of plus 1 and 6, addition of plus 2 and 7, and addition of plus 3 and 8. So 3 and 8 comes with a green color. You can see uh, that has been dominant today. 2 and 7 comes with a blue color. So the figure that came today, suppose last week we had 4 coming in board D. Today also we've got 4. So if you add uh, plus 2 gives us 6, and if you add plus 7 it gives us 1. 6 and 1 is a combination. They are opposites. You can see that red has come, plus 1 has come on Monday as a 5, and 6 has come on Wednesday as a blue. So we've got red and blue that came this week. All the other days we had 4 and 9 coming. So 4 and 9 was dominant, which does not form any of those three colors that we focus on. We'll update the previous week's chart and the 3-digit sequences that we predicted for the first 3 days, and based on that then we'll focus on the other 2 days as well. So you can see here 2 which came is a green today in board A, 5 which came in board B is a green again, and 5 which came in board C is a non-color or a blank color. So a blank color is a combination of plus 4 plus 5 plus 9 plus 0, 4 digits combination. You can pick this up as one uh, 4 digit combination, and you can place single figures accordingly. Similarly, red, red, blue, and green, you can make two different sets or three different sets of 4 digits each and focus on them in each board, and similarly you can make combinations of that accordingly. You can see here on 4th of March 3 digits came, 9, 9 and 7 came. Only board C, which we did predict 5 and 8, only that didn't come. Rest of the boards came. Then look at 5th of March, 5 came in board A, 4, which is an opposite of 9, came in board C. So you can say almost two sequences passed here from the judgment or the forecast that we had prepared here. Now we move on straight to the 10th, which is tomorrow. 6, 7, 8, 9. We did not predict any sequence, so we won't be able to compare anything at all. We straight away go and pick up board D. We pick up two figures that are likely to come there. Chance of 5 and 6 likely to come there. One has not been coming, one has not been coming for 19 days, so chances of one coming are slim. 0 also is not coming, so I would prefer a 0 instead of I prefer a 5 instead of a 0. We'll quickly change that. Then in board A, possibility of a 6 and possibility of an 8. 8 would be a combination of plus 6, because 3 is not been coming there, so less likely chance of 3 coming. 6, well, 1 has come yesterday, sorry, yeah, so there is a possibility of 1 coming. We'll go with 1 and 2 since both of them have come in the last 2 days, that is today and yesterday. Board B, you can see today we've got a 5, green, green, green. So 8 would make a green the third Monday in a row. Something of that sort has happened 4 weeks in a row. We had blue come on a Sunday. Finally, that sequence stopped last week. So there is a possibility of a third green coming. Third green would mean an 8 or a possibility of 3. So 3 has come once, 8 has not been coming in board B. So likelihood of 5 and 3 would suggest change the 8 to a 3. Then board C, board C we go with a 4 or a 6. So we'll make different combinations of these two combinations. I would replace the 8 with the 3. 3 has a better chance of coming than 8. Moving on. Today we'll look at various different charts that will give us the most best combination of uh, DABC. So we'll look at the fourth prize money chart as well. The sequences that have been generating every day at least 10, 11 or 12 sequences are coming. So that is a good sequence that you can make use of. You can see here, uh, you can see clearly here, 6th we had 12 out of 18 sequences pass. On the 5th DABC we had 5, 6, 9, 4 and 9. We had that come, 5, 6 came, 6, 5, 6, 4. So 4 and 5 came on one side and 5 and 6 came on the other side. Combination of the two came. A combo of the two was expected, so that definitely came. 5, 6, 4 are the three figures that came out in the 4 digits. So we'll pick up a similar combination today. Then again 7th of March, those 4 sequences gave way to another 12 out of 18 sequences. We'll just quickly count the sequences marked against the 7th that have come and update it. So all the four sequences have come. So I'm not going to take up too much of time trying to mark those sequences because we use up a lot of time. Uh, for your reference, you can see those figures coming, and based on those figures, you can calculate and uh, prepare yourself for the next game, that is for tomorrow. So 7th of March, instead of 12, 13 sequences have come. And on the 8th, 10 out of 18 sequences. See, I expect 12 out of 18 sequences to come as a forecast tomorrow as well. 469 and 365 combo likely. So it will give us 4695. We have two different sets. We'll break it down to one. So out of 6395 and 4695, I decide to choose 9564. You can replace the 6 with a 7 or a 2 if you wish. You can replace it with a 7 or a 3 if you wish. Yeah, so it can be 5934 or 5937, whatever that suits you well. I have chosen 9556. Let's see what is the outcome of this tomorrow. If you all wish to replace the 6 with a 3 or 7, you can go ahead and do so. You will have a combination of 9543 or 9547. Anyone that you love, like, you wish, you can go for it. We'll pick two digits for all board. Then we'll pick up D, A, B, C individually. We won't focus on ABC today. We will focus on individual two-digit boards like AB, AC, BC, DA, DB, DC. So focus on those boards. Then, if you like any of them, you can pick up a three-digit board along with it, add one figure to it, and go for the three-digit board. I leave that discretion upon you. Uh, I don't want to confuse you with too many figures. From today on, I have decided that I will not be focusing on the three-digit board. I will give you the four-digit board, and you can add one digit to the two-digit board and uh, play your three-digit board accordingly. Or if you wish, I can prepare the two and three-digit boards. Then you all can prepare your own four-digit board accordingly, as per your own understanding and convenience. We'll go on to the six-digit sequence here. You can see the six-digit sequence pink marked as the last sequence here. Something went wrong. Sorry, friends. I think I've gone too fast ahead. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So you see 5th November. After that, you have 4th November, I presume. 4th or 3rd November. So the sequence is coming with a 1 day gap in between. Sequence is skipping certain dates in between from the current month and continuing on a backward trend here. So you can see the 4th of November was 1146, which came yesterday. 2 day gap in between. Then today you have 4255 coming from the 3rd of November. You can see 3rd of November 7742, 507742. So 42 with the 55 has come. Now the next in sequence is the 2nd of November, which is 133089. So best chance here is 938, and you can add one figure of your choice. 3 and 0 will play as the first and second digit of the first prize. If anybody is looking to play the entire board, focus on the entire board as 309. Just want to ensure that we play this game wisely. Lottery winnings are forecast based on astrology and lucky numbers. So it's a combination as per the Hindu calendar and astrology. So please ensure you use this information wisely. There are certain times when times are favorable and the planetary conditions are favorable for you to win and play a lottery. There are 12 different planets as per our birth chart, which is the moon sign as per the Hindu calendar and the Hindu astrology. It could be South Indian type of astrology or it could be North Indian type of astrology. The main major focus on from the Indian astrology point of view that is based on your moon sign. It is not based on the sun sign. which is based on your month of birth as per the English calendar. It is as per the Hindu calendar. I would suggest consult a good astrologer, check whether times are favorable for you to play and win the lottery. It is possible to get addicted to this in the form of winnings as in the form of losing as well, and this can lead to a speculative activity and lead to a lot of financial losses. So my suggestion would be to play wisely and responsibly. I would suggest you not to indulge in playing the lottery because it can lead you into an ever growing trap, which is not my objective. My objective here is to share my own personal experience with you all. My experience has been a total disaster because of my horoscope planetary positions have not been very good, and I have lost a lot of money financially. And when you play the lottery, something in your chart which is related to speculation activates the Rahu planet in your horoscope, which leads you into a lot of wasteful time and wasteful expenses. So I am going to do another video on astrology, getting help some from an astrologer, so that you understand the focus of this thing very well, and avoid getting into this trap of loss and debt. So it can easily lead you into a lot of debt. There are certain things that you can do to minimize your loss and minimize the malefic effects of Lord Rahu, and the financial losses due to playing the lottery. So please be wiseful. My entertainment video is just for entertainment and information purposes, and also to highlight why I would suggest you all not to indulge in this lottery, because it is very easy to get attracted towards it. However, we do not know the type of damage and the extent of damage this could do. So if you believe uh, in astrology and if you believe in luck, then it is more the necessary for you to get into further details and in-depth details of your horoscope. So guys, let us pick up the next sequence here. So if you see, I have marked blue for the 3rd of November, and today, which is the 9th of March, we'll pick up another sequence from the 2nd of November to the 10th of March. Here you can see I'm updating the 3rd of November against the 9th of March. Ideally this was 9th of March, not 10th of March. We had 4255 that has come today. It is on the 9th of March. So we'll directly go ahead and pick up the sequence for the 10th of March that we'd like to focus and play tomorrow. Sorry. You can see here the sequence coming out shows as 308042. Ideally, I do not look into even numbers for tomorrow. Most likelihood of odd sequences likely tomorrow are coming. So instead of an 8, you could look at 3. Instead of a 0, you could look at 5. Instead of a 4, you can look at 9. And you can play 2 itself here instead of a 7. Then we look at the 4-digit Friday additional chart sequence here. You can see 4255, which has come from the sequence of, ideally it is not blue, 41. It's not blue here. Today was a sequence of brown. Brown was 5320. It is not blue. So the sequence of 4695 that we predicted, we got a 4 there and we got a 5 there. 5 came from an unassigned board and 4 came from, uh, you can see here, brown 5320 is what is the base for the figure that came today. So again, if you closely watch, we will mark this as a brown because we had 2 and we had double 5, which signifies a brown. So to yesterday we had a blue, today we had a brown, and tomorrow most likelihood we will have a combination of brown with a 9. So again, 9532 or 9537 is what is expected to come in the sequence tomorrow. Guys, I'm sharing my personal experience. I have wasted a lot of time and energy behind the lottery, and I've lost so many years of my life and my savings, which could have helped me in the future. I just want to ensure that uh, you, as a person, do not end up losing so much of money. And if I'm able to save at least even 10 people's money out of these information I share with you, I would be the most happiest person in this world. So you see 9532 is what I expect to come tomorrow. This is like the golden sequence that is possible. The 95 could become 59, so something that you need to be a little bit flexible with. So again, my suggestion is look at the 2-digit boards. If you are really very keen on focusing on the 4-digit sequences, then I would suggest you to play the 2 digits and single digit boards as well, because that will act as a backup for you, and it will save some valuable time as well for you. Anyway, let's move on to the next. We'll move on to the even odd chart here. So you can see second day in a row after 145 we have 255 today, again an odd for the second day. Last week, Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 days we had odd in a row. Yesterday, Saturday and Sunday we've had 2 days odd in a row. Most likelihood of another odd coming. However, if odd comes tomorrow, then the sequence for the event that is coming from the last 7 8 weeks uh, will end on a Tuesday. So my most uh, probable feeling is that we would have an event coming tomorrow. It could be a mixed bag. It could be 9582 instead of a 9532. So it would give the 3-digit board an even sequence, and the overall 4-digit board a mixed bag sequence. So even there, if two odds come, it still gives you a good chance of banking on the odd and even combination. So according to me, there is a possibility of odd coming tomorrow. However, I would still suggest you play both combinations. You look at playing 9-3-2 as ABC, and then similarly you can play 8-2 with a 5 or 9-8-2 as well. You can play. So we'll start with the 4-digit sequences that we haven't updated for the last maybe 4 5 days. We'll just quickly update these sequences and then focus and move on to the next particular sequence. So mixed bag is coming in the 4-digit DABC sequence. This is the fourth day in a row that we've had a mixed bag, and it's most likely that the mixed bag is going to continue. So as per the mixed bag, if I expect two evens in B and C or ABC, then there will be two odds in DA. Or in the four figures, we will have two odds and two evens. So it could be 9832, or it could be 8932. However, the most likelihood of a chance is uh, 9582, most probably. So I hope you follow this. There is one more sequence that we'll do. Yesterday, if somebody watched the video, I had prepared three different pairs of the 4-digit yearly chart sequences coming from the previous months. There were three different sequences, and today the sequence that has come in 4255, there is a combination of two sequences. And if I just leave one sequence as it is, then you will see 4255 coming, and that is purely coming from one particular set of numbers. So here again, we need to be a little bit more careful. We need to look at playing the sequence correctly and properly in totality. So be careful and look at the overall sequence again here. So here you see green was supposed to come from green. We did not have 4, 4 did not come the way it is expected, though 4 came in board D, and we had 255 coming again, 2 and 5 coming from the previous 2 days, which again signifies the sequence coming from the last 2 3 days here. So that what makes 582 and 982 as the most probable choices for tomorrow. So guys, don't forget 582 and 532 is what you should be focusing on. From this sequence, I picked up another sequence going 2 days back. If you see, you pick up the sequence from 7th of Jan, you see 404. This can come as an opposite. 40 can give way to 95. As I've explained to you, there is a possibility of both even and odd coming as a mixture together. So if you're looking to play 982, you should also play 402, but this will be in DAB, not in ABC, DAB. 402 you will need to play in DAB, and ABC 932, 982 is what you can be looking at. So guys, we'll do one more board after this, as I said, the 4-digit yearly board, and based on that we'll then conclude the video, because it's long already that we've gone into this video, which again would cause a lot of confusion. Having too many things to discuss, it will be difficult for you to follow, guys. You can see here guys also this second prize money chart coming with a 2 day delay. That also did not come today. The expected figures from there was 4890. That did not come. And the sequence there for tomorrow is 743075. Again, you see 40375 are the common sequences here. So again 40 DAB 402 or 409 is what you can look at, and ABC 932 and 982 combinations are possible. So I've given you a rough estimate. You can focus on three figures 953 in all the four boards if you want to play all odd, and if you want to play all even, then you can play 402 in the all the four boards. You could look to play a combination of two digit boards and single board, and you can also play the combination of three digit boards as ABC or DAB or DAC or DBC. So I've given you the various different sequences. My suggestion state would be focus on two and three digit boards. That is easier to manage and gives you a better chance to have some safe bet there. Playing four digits makes it difficult for the sequences to come, and it could lead to unwanted loss of money. So you can minimize it. uh, Try to focus on two three digit boards. That will give you the overall sequence. What we'll do is first pick up the sequence. You can see 7th of the previous month's giving way to the sequence of today, which is 4255. You can see the ones that I'm marking here are the different sequences that came today. So I'm going to mark them with orange color. You have six different boards which gave way to the sequence today: 9925415804575205 5326. So you can see I've marked the two different colors that came from the last sequence. I predict three different sequences. What I'm doing today is to make life easy for you. Just focus on one or maximum of two sequences, as it gives you a better idea on what to focus on. Rather than giving you three different sequences, we'll just limit it to possibly one or two, and that will help you focus on the right sequences to forecast and play for tomorrow. So that is what we'll end with. Just give me a minute. We'll be done with the four digits that show up here, and that will be the forecast for tomorrow. So again, you can see here 9537. My suggestion would be 9532 as the final sequence forecast for tomorrow. Then you can play the different boards accordingly with these four digit combinations, and definitely you will have at least 50% success as a minimum. So thank you guys. You can have a look at the two digit boards. I'm just going to quickly update for you. As I said, from tomorrow on, I would just focus on ABC, AB, BC, AC, DC, DA, DB, and we'll ignore the four digit boards completely. You can prepare that based on your own understanding. You can pick and choose from the different sequences that I offer. You can play them accordingly then. So you have the individual boards here: D5, A2, B8, and C4. This is from one set of Sunday edition chart, and from all board perspective 5 and 9 is what I have advised. You can look board AB 4554, 6556, 49, 94, 59, 95, 3773, 9 and 3, 3 and 9. So these are all common for 2-digit boards. See, I'll copy them across the entire 6 different sequences. So thank you for watching, friends. Just a reminder, I wouldn't advise everybody to be playing lottery because I personally lost a lot of money and time behind this. I can say that I have lost 15 valuable years of my life playing lottery, and I have lost more than 80 lakh rupees playing playing this over a period of 15 years. So uh, playing the lottery activates Lord Rahu planet into your horoscope in a negative way, and trying to make easy quick money leads to lot of other financial losses you incur due to a weak Rahu horoscope in your planet or in your horoscope. So it is very damaging, and one of the ways to uh, keep that out is be consider an astrologer who will be able to guide you in the best way. The best way to give yourself a chance to do do well is to focus on your career, and maybe play the lottery occasionally, and do not make it a habit, and do definitely consult an astrologer to see when and how is it favorable for you to play the lottery. So it's very important that you do not activate the negative energy of Lord Rahu in your horoscope. If that activates, then whatever hard-earned money that you would get would lose through other means. So I would suggest, don't treat this as a means to gain quick money. You can do, you can test your luck based on your horoscope, based on the recommendation of a good astrologer, so that they would be able to guide you in the right way, and this would help you the best way possible. So understand, my experience is just to help people. I'm not here to create any negativity or create any bad influence about anything on you, but just trying to share my personal experiences with you all, and the amount of valuable time that I've lost in my whole life. Thank you very much for that.